Welcome again. Talking about the archetype of the sacred prostitute and this ecstatic journey that we're going to do for a couple days, and giving you more seed thoughts about history that go into all of the fun ways in which we'll use touch and pleasure to drop our shame and be more fully of service through our bodies. You know, I heard Andrew Harvey years ago, the gay mystic, talk about that in Hinduism there used to be ancient temples, and in one of the temples you would go in, and of course you'd greet Ganesh, kind of the remover of obstacles, and then you'd go into an inner court, and then you'd go into an inner court where you were in total darkness. So kind of like in our workshop, we'll probably have men blindfolded at times doing work with each other, but being in total darkness, where in that inner court of the temple people would be naked in the darkness, touching themselves, touching each other, but in that inner court touching the divine. That's really the essence of the sacred prostitute. The other image I'll put in is in the tribe, one of the tribes in Africa, in which I met one of its elders years ago, but gay men who don't have the label of gay men, but they're called gatekeepers. And those gatekeepers will come into a cave, and they will do their rituals and call upon the ancestors to welcome in the wisdom for themselves and for the community around them. And they'll use touch as part of waking each other up and opening up the energy, that ecstatic energy, for the wisdom to come through. Much like the sacred prostitute, the gatekeepers had very much the kind of same energy of using touch and ritual intention to open up one's body to be of service not only to themselves but to the larger community. So I hope I'm giving you some juicy thoughts to think about as you think about 2 days with men touching, opening our hearts, dropping our shame, and actually being more fully of service together. Namaste.